What is up, all of my Nords and Stormcloaks? We are here with another reaction video and I could not be more pumped today. But at the same time, I'm sitting here before you genuinely terrified because if any song I could possibly react to is going to turn my entire brain to soup, it is going to be this one. This is not only Mr. Jeff, who I've reacted to twice already and each time has left me in a puddle, for lack of a better term. Socks blown off, shirt blown off, just wiped out from his amazing talent. Mr. Jeff with his group, well, the group that he's in, VoicePlay, featuring someone named Omar Cardona. I don't know him. I think I know nothing about him. I imagine he's a singer, but keen to see where they go with this. But it's not only all that. They're singing. They're doing a cover of their own arrangement of a song from Skyrim, the Dragonborn Comes. And I love the Skyrim franchise. I've played through that on PS4. I played through on PS3. I played through on PC multiple times. I played through on PSVR and I platinum trophied them all because I was so obsessed with this game. So I'm so ready to get into this reaction. I'm so keen for it. I will let you guys know, people have mentioned to me in the comments previously that I need to have captions on for these videos because they apparently sneak awesome things into the captions. So that's turned on. I'm super pumped as well because I looked at the description of this video and it mentions that the arrangement, the video, the costumes, they were all organized by Mr. Jeff. So I know they're going to be on par, at least if not better than his last videos, which I'm so pumped for. He also had a hand in the set design and the direction, which is so cool. The actual set itself is Patty Cake Studios, which is where they do the Villain's Lair and where his first video they reacted to was done. So that's going to be awesome. And I've seen who the lineup for this one is. Again, I don't know these guys, but I want to give them a shout out anyway because they are. I guarantee by the end of this movie I'll be a fan. At the end of this video I'll be a fan. So I know that there's Eli, Caesar, Jeff, Lynn or Lane. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments how the correct pronunciation is, but it's either Lynn or Lane. And then there's their special guest, Omar. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I've talked enough. I'm so pumped for this. Let's go. Let's start it off. Let's hear them sing.
Claims a warrior's heart.
Just, oh my gosh, I haven't turned the video on for you guys. I keep messing this video up. So I've done that intro like 3 or 4 times. And now that I've started watching the video, I'm not going to stop it for you guys. I'm going to wind it back anyway because holy hell, I was not ready for Mr. Jeff to come in with just his, I swear every time I hear his voice, it's deeper than the previous time. Maybe it's because this time we got the doom doom dooms from the rest of the guys, which sound amazing already. Or maybe it's because, I don't know, I just always forget how deep his voice is. But it always just sends chills through me and it's amazing. All right, I'm taking it all the way back because you guys didn't even see the start of that. We're going from the beginning again. And I just want to hear that first, I don't even know what to call it. Groan, noise, grumble, earthquake, whatever you want to call it. The first sound that came out of his mouth was enough to get me twitching in ways I can't even begin to describe. But let's go. Good.
Claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn come.
With the voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord arts. Believe, the Dragonborn come. It's an end to the
god. No. Okay. I was trying so hard not to pause because people have said I pause too much, but oh my god. Okay, so I'm not sure who's who, okay? But the second guy to come in singing solo, his like him bouncing straight from Jeff's voice into his was just an out of body experience. And then you go from that into this literal angel who's like, at the end of this, I'm going to need to sit down for a while and rethink my life. I can't even speak, and we're 56 seconds in. Guys, please keep suggesting these, but at the same time, don't, because you're ruining me. Okay, take it back. I want to hear, I don't know his name. I wish I knew who was who, but the second guy to sing, oh my god, the one with the elf ears, amazing.
With the voice wielding power of the ancient Nordarts. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. The Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Sir, this is not church. This is not a choir. Well, they might as well be. Sir, what is that voice? Like, I thought the guy on screen now, I thought he was going to be the high one of the group and that the others would just, like, I was like, oh my god, he's got the voice of an angel. He's like a beautiful little cherub singing. And then this other guy is just like, oh yeah, hold my beer. Watch this. Oh, like, really? Really? I am not going to recover from these guys. And like, it's not just each individual singer is amazing. In the background at all times, they are creating perfect synergy with each other. It is absolutely flawless. I don't know how long these guys have been performing together, but it is not long enough for them to work this flawlessly, and especially Omar. Like, the fact that all of their voices work this well together, they sound like they've been singing together for 30, 40 years to understand each other's voices this well. And kudos to Jeff for doing the arrangement, for knowing that he can, like, how they can work together and how their voices can work together to make this. My god. Like, really? Okay. How you put a beat drop in like in an a cappella song? There's the Skyrim. Are they actually singing in I can't remember what it's called, Dove, like the dragon language? They're singing it in the actual dragon language. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, nerding out a little bit at that. Forgot about their voices for a second because I just went, This is like actually as if it's lifted from the. Oh my god. Whew. Okay. I need to hear that again. I need to hear that again. God. I've got to know. You have to tell me in the comments, okay, if this is all part of the arrangement, if it's multiple people doing it, because I can hear what literally sounds like a drum kit and almost synthesizers with the beatboxing. But then I can hear something else that's like do 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 all over the place, and that cannot be the same person. But at the same time, it can't be any of the rest of them because, like, it just they don't make sense to me. Is it they've layered the same guy multiple times, him recording different parts and layering it, or is it that they've got two separate people who are both equally incredible at mouth noises and beatboxing to the point where they can pull that off? Because, like, that was... Hang on, I want to hear it one more time. We're going to pause again, I'm sorry. That's not Jeff doing that, is that? You gotta let me know in the comment who's doing that do all over the place, because that is so cool. But again, whoever is doing the beatboxing in this, whoever's like actually bringing the percussion, is beyond a master. They are next level. And again, Jeff to the arrangement on this to make this feel like it started off, oh yeah, they're showing off their vocals, can't really go anywhere with this though. But they went somewhere with it. They managed to make it so that it's like, I want to go to war right now, guys. I want to grab a warhammer. I want to grab my D&D dice. I want this playing in the background of every D&D game I play in the future, because if this doesn't get my players hyped, then they're boring and I want new players, because this is so fire. All right. I'm sorry. I know I'm meant to be like reacting to the singing, and I have been. The singing is phenomenal. Without any Skyrim stuff, this would be amazing. But anytime they reference the game, I've never listened to the full song of Dragonborn Comes, the original, because I know now that it's the kind of I'm pretty sure it's the open screen music, but I think. But either way, hearing the Thusrodar then just made me so nerdy. Oh my god. Alright. Sorry. I'm gonna take it back. Get lost!
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. You know, the Dragonborn come.
going to pause it. We're going to watch all through because they're still vocalized in the background. And I still want to hear what they do even through these, I'm guessing, credits, possibly Patreon subscribers that they're showing their supporters. I'm not sure what the list name is. I'm going to take it back and find out what's at the start of it. But yeah, thank you, patrons. I can see it right at the very top of the screen. Thank you, patrons. Wow. I am exhausted. And at the same time, I don't think I've ever been more hyped in my life. I want to go work out for literally the first time in my life. I want to run onto a battlefield with a great axe right now and fight things. I want to write a fantasy epic after that. And more than anything, I want to go and play Skyrim. These guys, oh my god, they are all individually so talented that you could throw a record label at any one of them and they would be idiots not to pick them up. And yet, as a group, they don't even, like, how are these, I imagine they are touring, but I don't, like, why aren't they on the radio? Why aren't I hearing this 24/7? Is it just because people are like, no, get lost. Get lost. This is more talent than there is in the entire top 40 combined, at least in Australia. This is nuts. I have never enjoyed a video that much, especially on a blind reaction. The nerdy stuff with the Skyrim, and just the fact that there wasn't a bad moment of that video. Like, the slow parts at the start, Jeff's voice has such a deep texture to it that it draws you in such a way. And then hearing, I'm gonna rewind the video so I can show them on the screen because I'm not sure of the names of these people, unfortunately. But I wish I knew their names. Hearing the second voice come in, which I can't find on the screen now. This fella come in, and his voice after Jeff's was just so, it complemented it, but at the same time clashed with it in the best way. And then you bring in, I have a feeling, because he was very heavily featured, is that Omar? I think that must be Omar, because it seemed like, I know, if it wasn't for the fact that I know who Jeff is, I might have thought that Jeff was Omar. Well, he doesn't look like an Omar, but those were the two most heavily featured people in my opinion. And so I think that must be Omar. Either way, his voice was beautiful. Absolutely breathtaking. And then just when I thought we'd reached the high point, old mate here comes in and just decides to, like, take it up a whole nother, I don't know, octave, level. I'm not sure what that was, but this thing took me to church, and I'm not religious at all. This song, oh my god. Like I said, guys, I want to fight things. I want to rush into battle right now, and I'm sure a few of you are with me. But I'm going to watch through the credits now because I can still hear them vocalizing and harmonizing. I know that sometimes they sneak things in afterwards. I think that's on the Halo one they do that, which I will be reacting to soon. But I just want to see if there's anything after this. If there's not, I still get to hear them sing through the whole credits. So I'm so glad that I did sit through that, if for nothing else, just to advertise that they're on Spotify and Apple Music. Go and find them, support them if you don't already. I am going to. They are all, Jeff's already in my playlists. This is going in there hard. This is going in there for good. And yeah, I don't think I can say much more than I've already said, but I am beyond blown away, as you can probably see. Please, I'll link any stuff of theirs I can find in the description below in terms of the link to this original video. If there's a link to their page, if there's a link to their Patreon, I'll throw that in there because these guys deserve all the support in the world and they deserve to be rocketed to the moon. And if they're going to keep making stuff like this, shut up and take my money. Like, they are so good. Wow. 10 out of 10, guys. Thank you so much for this suggestion, because so many of you gave me this suggestion. I'm so glad you did. Thank you for watching. If you've gotten to this point, thank you so much for sticking around. Please like and comment. Comment anything you want me to react to. Comment all of your favorite stuff about Skyrim. I will talk to you guys in the comments. I always try my best to reply, unless it's days and days later, in which case, yeah, I'll try my best to get to you either way. But yeah, I'm also on Twitch if you want to come and watch me game. I'm not playing Skyrim at the moment, but maybe I should in the future. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. It means so, so much to me. You have a great day, night, whatever time of day it is there, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.